Excuse me. Well, hello there. Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome to another exciting edition of Nerd Culture Presents Battle of the Nerds. It is going to be a wonderful, wonderful contest for you here tonight. So how things are going to work, I'm going to go over the rules real quick before I introduce the competitors. It is going to be a match. It's going to be a very specific topic I have chosen. And there's going to be a number of questions. The player who has the highest score at the end of the match will win. But before we get into that, introduce our competitors. First up, our special guest with us tonight. The man, the myth, the legend we've heard so much about through Instagram chat boards. That would be Spencer. Spencer, how are you doing tonight, my man?
I'm doing awesome. Thank you so much for having me. I'm real excited.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we are thankful that you are here with us. And also, your competition tonight is no stranger to the Battle of the Nerds competition table. He is no stranger to the interwebs. He goes by the name of Travis Troller. Travis, how you doing? How you doing tonight, my man?
Doing so good. You know what? I really need to get on board with being able to respond when you're hosting, Ryan, because every time you host, you always go, hello there. And you need to, and anytime you have me, I'm trying to wiggle my way in for that split second of going, General Kenobi. But I always miss it. But other than that, I feel good. We're working on a bunch of stuff, but I'm always able to make it to one of these. And I'm ready. I'm always ready.
Well,
hopefully I do better than last time.
You never know. It depends on what the topic is for tonight. And by the way, to let all of you know who are watching us live from the comfort of your own homes, watching us on Facebook and whatnot, if you guys want to play along with us, feel free to do so in the live chat, in the comments. I will be monitoring that as we go throughout the night. Basic rule for the competitors, do not look at the chat. Turn your chat notifications off. Do not look at it because that would be considered cheating. We don't want that. We want to run a clear, clean-cut fight here. So just bear... I know that is no fun, but it is the rules. So please be respectful of the rules and those around you. So other than that, we're going to get started. So tonight's topic, to let everyone know the secret, the competitors won't know until I tell them. Well, here it is. We are in the time of the fall season. We are in the time of October, which means people are bringing out special decorations. People are bringing out special jack-o'-lanterns and pumpkins and costumes and Halloween stuff. So you know what we're going to do?
I know where you're going with this.
Test the competition's medal about... These questions are going to be specifically scary movie questions. So the topic tonight is scary movies, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to ask the question in the chat, and I want you to respond to this for me. What's your favorite scary movie? Let us know in the chat.
Brian, you got to go more. You got to go more grungy.
I don't want to. I'm not gonna.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Thank you, Mr. Ghostface, who is on the other side of the interwebs. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
He turns more Jersey as it progresses.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm sure he does that during the course of that scene with the other person on the line. That would be Drew Barrymore, who's answering the phone. Fun fact. But anyway, your first question as we go through this, and by the way, make sure you have a pen or a whiteboard, piece of paper to write your answers down. You're going to hold your answers up to the camera. You're also going to verbalize your answers. If you need a repeat, let the host know. I'll be more than happy to provide that for you. Otherwise, the person with the highest score at the end wins. So let's see how this goes. Gentlemen, are you ready?
Ready as ever.
I am not going to do well.
I may do well. It depends on how descriptive Ryan gets with this. If he gets so very niche and minute, I'm going to be in trouble.
I'm like not big into scary movies.
He's going to say he's going to say stuff like, "All right, what line did this movie come from? We got to get out of here, guys." I'm like, that's like every single one. Like, come on. It's like, no, wrong. That was Caitlin in the 1974 slasher thriller Pumpkin Killer 27. I'm like, only you know that, Ryan. Only you.
There might be a movie similar to that. But anyway, your first question as we go along for tonight. Feel free to play along in the chat, those of you who are watching, and thanks for watching. Which horror movie franchise features a serial killer wearing a William Shatner mask?
Oh. Wait, hon. We have to name the movie or the killer?
Just the franchise, the name of the franchise that it comes from. So we're not looking for subtitles. We're not looking for the sequel title. We're just looking for what is the name of the franchise in general. That's what we're looking for. So we're not going into too many specifics, but just the general name of what franchise features a serial killer that wears a William Shatner mask. That is the question.
This is easy. This is child's play at first. Oh, is that a hint? I don't know, Spencer. Is it? You want to take that hint?
Travis, do you have your answers ready?
Oh, I have my answer.
All right, let's go to the new kid on the block. Spencer, what do you got on this one, my man?
Halloween.
And Travis, what do you got?
Halloween.
You are both correct. It is, in fact, Halloween.
Got a knife?
Yeah.
I'm really glad I got that because I honestly didn't even know that was a William Shatner mask.
Yeah. No, and that was the fun thing. I have for some Halloween is my favorite horror movie franchise out of all of them, and especially Michael Myers. He's like my OG.
Same.
But I remember watching so many documentaries and behind the scenes stuff about the original because they did it on such a minimal budget, but they executed it so well. But that was the crazy thing. They actually had it where they were going through like picking masks. Originally, they were going to go with a clown mask, but then they were like, this just doesn't feel right. And then the one guy just kind of took a chance and got the William Shatner mask and like stripped it down. And they just thought like making this ambiguous, like empty shell of a character just gave it this eeriness that they haven't seen before.
Well, they nailed it.
It was so cool. They did all this little stuff to
Michael
it.
Myers was like my childhood nightmare.
Oh yeah. See, the weird thing is, this is how messed up I am as a kid. All the other ones scared me. Michael, he was like, yeah, oh yeah.
Rooted for him.
Like he picks people up and he just crushes their necks. I'm like, yeah, go.
I like in the first. I think it's the first one. He like shoves the shotgun through the girl.
No, that is
like,
technically the fourth one, because the third one was like Season of the Witch.
It was Season of the Witch.
No, it wasn't Season of the Witch.
Well, the third one wasn't it?
Yeah. But then when they brought
subtitle.
Michael back to be a main factor, that was in the fourth one.
Which
when
is
they
the
had
curse
Jamie.
or the return of Michael Myers?
The return of Michael Myers.
Thank you.
And then in that one, that's where he did the whole like.
Yeah, he just like shoves it.
Let's just shove this in.
I literally had to tell a friend.
Yeah,
I literally had to tell a friend. Like we were like talking about like special Halloween kills, and I came up with one. They were like, I don't know, that might be too elaborate. Is Michael even really that elaborate? And I told them that exact scene, Spencer. Like he completely like just spear chucked somebody with a shotgun barrel. So I was like, yeah, he's pretty elaborate. He kind of like polishes up his kills. So like, yeah.
I do have one question, though. Is this Battle of the Nerds or behind the scenes of the Halloween franchise with Travis Troller on Nerd Culture?
It could be. What do you guys want to hear? Let me know down in the comments.
Yeah, the only thing we have in the comments right now is our boy Matthew Kern saying, hey, guys. So thank you, Matthew, for tuning in tonight. Appreciate it. I see Jen is in the chat. Thank you for being with us. So your next question is a little bit of a stumper here. It might be. What classic scary movie shows the main character writing a book with the only words being all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy over and over again?
I actually recently was able to figure out what this came from, and I forgot it.
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy over and over again. So what classic scary movie shows the main character writing a book with the only words being those?
I think I know.
So we're looking for the actual name of the movie.
I don't think I've seen this movie.
I've seen this movie and I wasn't all that impressed by it.
Can I get a repeat?
Yes, I will give you a repeat. What classic scary movie specifically shows the main character writing a book with the only words being all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy over and over again is the question.
If I get this and you don't, Travis, you should be embarrassed because I don't even watch scary movies.
Hey,
people,
man,
by the way,
I'm used to embarrassment. That's why I'm here.
Some people are already kind of saying that in the chat, which I'll bring up after this question.
See, I always knew of this line, and then it was only like recently, the past few months, actually, like somebody was able to tell me where it came from, and I still forgot it.
Caroline's in the chat. She dropped her guess to this question, and I'm like, yeah, no.
You're gonna have to put up her aggressively wrong answer.
After the question, I need
Please
to hear it.
Yeah.
Let me know when you have your responses ready. I know Spencer's had it ready for like 20 years, but Travis, are we gonna get this done before next
Take
year?
your sweet time there, pal.
I got it, but I feel like it's wrong.
All right, so let's go to Travis. What do you got?
Evil Dead?
What about Spencer? What do you got? It is The Shining.
It is The Shining. Dang it! No.
This
Crap.
is what we have here on the chat. Willow says, "Good evening, gentlemen. I'd be up for a horror movie discussion." Travis.
Willow, you're in.
Your friend Josh says, "The Shining." Travis, come on.
I just look. I know. The second I saw The Shining, I immediately clicked. Crap.
Caroline thought it was Death Note, and Willow coming in at the buzzer. She says it is The Shining. Good on you, Willow.
Do you think Death Note qualifies as a horror like movie franchise-ish thing?
Aren't they making a sequel?
I mean, maybe they are, but like I'm actually curious what everybody else in here and
can you let
whoever's
us
watching.
know? By the way, if anyone has seen Death Note, let us know if it's a scary movie in the chat, please.
Anyway,
Anyway,
I've seen it and it's good. I just don't know if it qualifies.
Well, let us know in the chat. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Next question. How many people involved with the film known as The Exorcist died while filming the movie? How many people died on set while filming this movie, The Exorcist? So we're looking for a number. Pick a number.
Died on set?
Yes, died during production.
You know what's weird? I think I was actually
Is this a
I
trick
actually
question?
heard this specific question and answer recently.
I'll repeat the question. How many people involved with The Exorcist died during production? We are looking for a very specific number. So pick a number, any number between 0 and 100.
I'm going with my gut because I feel like it's right.
We're specifically talking about The Exorcist from the 1970s.
I need to get a
Yeah,
new
okay.
Sharpie. This one's dying on me.
Let me know when you guys are ready.
I'm ready. I'm wrong.
Spencer, you want to go? Spencer, go first. What do you got? What is that? A big
Zero.
Fat, is that a goose egg? All right, Travis, what do you have on this?
I said 0 as well. I feel like I was told this recently.
Ooh, you were so close. The actual answer is 9. 9 people
How is that
died
close?
during production of this movie.
That's
Wait,
9.
what?
I know.
How did that
I'm
movie
kidding.
come out if people died?
There's a documentary called "Was the Exorcist?" I think it's called "The Exorcist Was or The Curse of the Exorcist" movie or whatever. It was on some channel. Anyway, your next question.
Hang on. How did people die?
He doesn't know.
I don't remember,
think
dude. The documentary was so long ago. You gotta look it up.
Now that I know that people have actually died on this production,
Google it
I'm
after
pretty
the show.
sure.
Yeah,
I'm
totally
pretty
Googling
sure
it.
I did hear that there was like a scene where somebody had to fall down steps, and I think they had
Yes.
somebody die from falling down the steps.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was one of them. But anyway, your
Did
next
they get it
question
on
is
film?
Maybe that
well,
was on film. Maybe that was
Oh
the
my
death.
That was
God.
during production. But anyway, your next question is the following as we move along here at a very, very slow pace.
You'll be all right.
What color, and we're looking for 2 colors for this. What color is Freddy Krueger's sweater in A Nightmare on Elm Street? We're looking for 2 colors that he has on his sweater. What color is Freddy Krueger's sweater in the movie A Nightmare on Elm Street?
Johnny
2
Depp
colors.
is one of the kids. I know that one.
Yeah.
That was in the first one. Fun
What was
fact.
Johnny Depp's hairstyle of choice in the
By the way,
film
fun
Nightmare on
fact
Elm
about
Street?
that, Johnny Depp was also filming the TV series 21 Jump Street while filming A Nightmare on Elm Street at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So
And
he was
now
a
look
very
at him.
busy kid. He was a busy kid. Thank you, Willow, for putting the answer in the chat.
Got to
Thank
get
you.
this baby to focus. There we go.
Amber Heard. What a shame.
Yeah, that is still
Freddy
a
Krueger's
ongoing
sweater.
continuation.
Another hottie
guys-
down.
You guys ready on this?
Yes.
I'm gonna go first.
Let's go. What do you have? Red and what does that say? Red and gray. And then
Yeah.
Travis, what do you have?
I swear, I think it's red and green.
Travis has it. It is red and green.
What? That's not
So no,
green.
yeah, and that was the
It
thing.
is.
I knew it was red,
Red
but
and
the
green.
the green portion, I always like it's so dark. I'm like, maybe it's like a dark brownish, but that's his paint. I don't know. It's so hard to tell. They have them in low lighting all the time.
That is true. By the way, just to give everyone a score update at home, it is currently tied at 2 points apiece to both Spencer and Travis. And for those of you playing along with the chat, you're doing very well. Willow has the answer red and green for Freddy Krueger's sweater. Josh also says red and green. Thank you so much.
Really?
Willow, I have to point out, I'm liking the Facebook icon. I'm loving the Jamie Lee Curtis and her brother. You know,
Michael.
a nice little family reunion. So thank you for spreading the joy of the holiday.
That is true. That is true. Your next question is the following. Are you cheating on your phone?
No, not really. Not anymore.
Don't do it. Don't do it, man.
I'm looking
I think
at
he had-
pictures of Freddy Krueger.
He was trying to fact check. See, he doesn't believe.
Oh,
in
he's
you.
looking up Freddy Krueger on Google.
You know what? You know what, Ryan? Because he did that because he didn't believe you. You should deduct him a point because he's
Whoa,
doubting.
hang on.
He's doubting.
Forget it. I'm not going to waste my time. Anyway, your next question is a very exciting question. Willow, you're going to love... And by the way, for those of you watching us in the chat, thank you so much for joining us tonight. You're going to love this next question. How many individuals die at the hand of Jason in the very first Friday the 13th movie? So how many individuals die at the hand of Jason in the first Friday the 13th movie?
Never
All right.
seen it.
I'm
Looking
ready.
for a number. Looking for a number.
Ready when you are. I've never seen it.
I'm
so
ready.
This is a
By the
total
way,
shot in the
fun
dark.
fact, Spencer, I've never seen the original Friday the 13th. I've only seen the remake with Jared Padalecki and Daniel Panabaker in 2009.
It was actually surprisingly good. I will say. I will vote for it.
The one with Jared and Daniel? Okay.
Yeah. No, it was good. It was good for a remake.
I liked it in 2009. I rewatched it last year, and I'm like, why did I ever like this movie? It's not that good. My feelings about Friday the 13th, the reboot, changed. So, sorry. But we were looking for the original, by the way. How many individuals died at the hand of Jason?
And it's a
in the
shame
first
you
Friday the
haven't watched
13th
that,
movie?
Ryan.
I know. I need to get on that. By the way, not fun fact. Something I discovered the other day on Amazon. The entire 6-movie Friday the 13th collection is like on sale for like $10 to $15. I may have to get that.
Honestly, not a bad deal for those films.
I might have to get those the next time I go Amazon shopping. Let me know in the chat if I should do it or not. Anyway, Spencer, what do you got on this? You said you said actually 13 people died in the first Friday the 13th movie. How
Isn't that
ironic.
symbolic?
That is symbolic. Travis, do you have an answer to this question?
I appreciate your trick questions. 0, because it wasn't.
Ooh, he
it
got
was
it right.
not
It was
Jason in the
0.
first film. It was. Oh, I'm not going to tell you. Go watch it if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I know that. I know the twist. Thank you.
There's a twist, Spencer. There's a
It's
twist.
a big twist. Big twist. But anyway, the
I see
answer
what
was
you did
0
there.
for those of you who are having to keep track. All right, so
Almost
this
happy.
one-
Did Chat get it right?
yeah, is it? It says the answer was 0 in
No,
the
I'm
first Friday the
saying-
13th movie.
No, I'm saying did the chat get it right? Anyone in the
Oh,
chat?
sorry,
get it right?
sorry. I thought you were saying something else.
Willow must have
Willow,
gotten it
Willow
right.
says LMAO.
Yeah.
They are the best siblings, Michael. And
That is
Jamie Lee
not the
Curtis.
answer, but I agree with you.
Josh says 0.
Damn it.
Willow says 1. His mom was the killer, says Willow. Spoilers.
Well, then there you go.
Well, now I
Wait,
don't
hold on.
know.
Was
Hey.
it wasn't even technically 1. He didn't kill anybody. The only thing he got was like the out of the lake. And like, yeah, he didn't get her.
Yeah, which
She
reminds
survived
me-
in
Can you
the
do that again,
sequel.
Travis?
It's true. I really need to sit down and watch the Friday the 13th movies. But
Yeah.
anyway, your next question, you're gonna love this, Willow. I know you're gonna love this. What is the #1 rule on Randy's list for surviving a horror movie in Scream 1? The very first Scream movie. He's like, there are certain rules that one must abide by in order to successfully survive a horror movie. Okay? For instance, #1, you can blank. Sorry, I don't want to ruin it.
Oh wait, hold on. You just gave us a you can blank. That is the first rule.
Well,
No,
what is
but
the
hold on.
#1?
If you gave that out, you have to stick by that. So the first rule is you can blank.
Yeah. I mean, that's the quote. Yeah. But anyway, he says, the question is, for those of you who are watching this at home, I'll give you a free
You
repeat on this
can-
one. What is the #1 rule on Randy's list for surviving a horror movie in Scream? The very first Scream, I might add, which came out in 1996.
I think it's another one I haven't seen.
Oh, Spencer, you're killing me, man.
I saw the one with Hayden Panettiere. She has a short haircut.
Dude, Scream 4 is the best sequel. 2 and 3 weren't very good, but 1 and 4 are the best. 1 and 4 are the best. By the way, if anyone disagrees with me about that, come at me, bro, in the chat. Josh, you have the right answer, but I want to know if these guys have the right answer to this particular question. And by the way, what is it Willow is saying? Oh, yeah. Willow, that's not the answer to this question. That's the answer to maybe a potential different kind of question. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, and I feel like I got it wrong just because of
Travis, what
our
do you
new
have? I'm
thing.
dying of curiosity.
This is definitely one of the rules, but I don't think it was the first one.
It's rule #1.
No sex.
Ooh, Spencer, what do you have?
That's funny. I kind of went the same route.
What does that
Don't
say?
be a hot girl. Hey, what about a hot
look,
guy?
Hold on a second. I can't give you that, but Travis, you were the closest. The actual rule is don't have. It says don't have sex on the script, but what he says in the movie is #1. You can never have sex.
Yeah, because I remember that he's like at a party with a bunch of people, and he's
And they're
trying to.
watching Halloween.
Yeah,
with
what's
Jamie
the
Lee
actor's
Curtis.
name? Kennedy. His last name?
Jamie Kennedy.
Jamie Kennedy, and he's sitting there. He's like trying to tell him, but when he's like, "You cannot have sex," everybody's like,
No, he says you can
"Look at
never have
this guy."
sex. Big no, big no. And then what's his name? The guy who plays Matthew Lillard. He says, "I'm a dead man." Because he's had sex.
He was so crazy in that
Dude,
film.
he was so good in it, though. Let me ask you something. Is the other... You know what? The other rules aren't on the question, so I'm just going to tell you guys now. #1, you can never have sex. Big no. I'm a dead man. Sex equals death, okay? #2, you can never drink or do drugs. And then they're toasting the beers to each other like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, and last but not least, rule #3, never ever say I'll be right back, because you won't be back. When we get another beer, you want one? Yeah, sure. I'll be right back. Hey, all right. You see, you push the laws and you end up dead. Okay, I see you in the
Ryan,
kitchen with
you
a
should
knife.
have been in this film. It looks like you had it all figured out.
That's because I watch a movie once or twice, Spencer, and I can memorize the whole script from top to bottom. But anyway, your next question, and Willow, please. Let me see. Willow says rule #3 is never say I'll be right back. That's very true. Josh says you can never have sex for rule #1. That is very true. Josh is upset. Josh says Scream 2 is better than Scream 4. Coming at you, Ryan.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's heartbreaking. No, that's all right, Josh. We still love you. Anyway, what is the name of the classic Edvard Munch painting that inspired the mask that is worn in Scream?
Oh,
Yes,
Oh my
What
gosh.
is the name of the classic Edvard Munch painting that inspired the mask that was worn in the Scream franchise?
I got it. I feel
It's
like
just-
this is. I think I got it.
It's that painting where he's like.
It's that paint, yeah. So you got to
And
think of it,
I
dude.
even like took art classes and stuff.
Let me know when you guys are
They're
ready.
clearly paying off.
Let me know when you're ready.
Do you know how to crosshatch, bro?
Mm,
I
good
do.
question.
Oh,
Oh,
fantastic.
really?
I literally like doodle crosshatches. Seriously.
That's really
We'll get your
disturbing
contact info. We have some designs for you.
for you after the show. Does
The
anyone
name
have
of
an
the
answer to
painting.
this?
I
Let
have
me
an
know when you're
answer.
ready. Okay, Travis is ready. Are you ready, Spencer? Do you need a minute?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go with Spencer. I'm dying of curiosity. What do you got?
Just a dumb guess.
Okay, and Travis, what do you have?
Don't think it's a dumb guess. It was called The Scream.
Travis is right. It is the Scream.
So I don't
Can't
get a
give it-
point because I forgot the.
Because
that's
it's deliberately called The Scream,
The
not
Scream, yeah.
Scream.
Sorry, buddy. Can't give it to you.
Hey,
Don't worry.
if
It's
I
alright.
didn't even have Scream, it would have probably been yours. But since I was able to make it a little bit more specific to exactly what it's called, I earn it. I don't
Fair
get
enough.
much, but I get this.
All right, next question as we move on for the rest of the questions here. What is it, Josh? Oh yeah, Josh says it was the Scream. Willow says it was the
Josh,
Screaming
you
Man.
don't know
It's actually
paintings.
the Scream, Willow. Just so you know.
Oh, it's the
All right.
Screaming Man. Oh,
no,
okay.
She was
I thought.
guessing.
Okay.
She was guessing.
I was like, don't tell me I got that wrong.
No, you were correct. All right, your next question is the following. Why can't the character known as Michael Myers be killed in Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers? So why can't he be killed? In Halloween, The
I'm
Curse
trying
of
to-
Michael Myers.
I'm trying
Why
to
can't he
remember.
be killed?
I'm trying to remember what the specific way they described it.
There is a specific answer. Anyone know in the chat? Let us know in the chat if you're playing along at home. The question is, why can't Michael Myers be killed in Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers? Specifically that movie.
Oh crap! I watched this specific movie recently because Halloween they've been showing so many marathons of Michael Myers, so I've seen all of them once again.
Have you been watching the marathons they've been airing on AMC?
I've been walking back and forth, but trust me, I've seen every movie a good bit of times. But this portion is always hard for me to remember because I get the gist of what they were trying to do.
Right.
But honestly, everything past Halloween 2, I'm just like, where are they going, man?
It doesn't have the same feeling.
No, they're
gotta-
not.
I'll bring this up afterwards, but Josh has a funny guess in the chat. Anyway, are you guys ready?
What?
I'm
Can I
ready.
get a repeat one more time? I'm sorry.
Sure. I'll give you a repeat. It's all right. Don't worry.
You need to work on
Spencer.
your listening skills there, Travis.
I know his communication skills are terrible. Anyway, the question on the
I
table.
communicate
By the way,
fine.
this is for you watching at home. Why can't Michael Myers be killed in the events of Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers? Why can't he be killed? That's what we're looking for. We're looking for the reason.
Mine is a complete shot in the dark again.
Josh has a hot tip in the chat. We got to bring that up after the question, though. Excuse me. Thank you for bringing that up, Josh. It's fascinating. I did not know that. Him and his fun facts. Josh. You ready over there?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I don't know if this is specific enough.
All right, let's go with Spencer on this one. Spencer, what do you got, man?
Little guess.
He's already dead. And Travis, where are you going with this?
I think I also spelled a word wrong, so I'm gonna put this up quick and don't judge me. Cult that conjures his evil energy.
You're in the ballpark, but the actual
I
answer we
know.
have here on the document is he's under an ancient druid curse.
Curse.
Ancient druid curse.
See, because the thing is, though, I've watched those films, but like when they started introducing, like, there's a cult behind everything, and it's like there's these sacrificial things that they do for him. Like, I never fully understood exactly what it was doing. I just knew that they did something in order to keep him going. And Spencer, there are many like theories about it, and I have my own. And one of them is I do believe Michael is actually dead and no longer living. I think he officially died after the ending to
When he got shot.
Yeah, at the end of the first Halloween, I always thought it was interesting how throughout the first one they always emphasized his breathing, but then after he got shot and then they continued on the story for the second one, you never really heard the breathing that much anymore because it's like he officially died, so now his body is just a vessel for the dark energy.
Yeah,
that was my theory.
By the
all
way,
the time.
I don't know if Josh, are you referring to the character of Thor or actual Thorn? Because Josh says he possesses the power of Thorn. Josh says, a quick side note, watch the producer's cut of Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers. It's underrated. Josh says the Curse of Thorn.
Yeah,
Wow.
no, it is Thorn. That does
Okay.
ring a bell.
All right, I wasn't sure. Anyway, your next question is a very exciting one. What grabs Robbie Freeling, the character of Robbie Freeling, through his bedroom window during the events of Poltergeist?
Oh, I haven't seen that one in forever. Holy
I
crap.
haven't even seen that one.
Why are you even here?
I
You
don't-
call yourself a nerd, Spencer, but you haven't seen any movies. What's wrong with you?
Dude, I'm like
Dude.
superhero, Star Wars, that kind of stuff.
I know you're not the biggest horror fan, but there are certain classics that one must watch before they die. Poltergeist
I
is
know.
one of them.
I mean, it's fair.
But anyway, the question on the table for those of you watching at home, what grabs Robbie Freeling through his bedroom window during Poltergeist?
Huh. I feel like I can see this scene in my head, but it's.
I'm
very
trying
much-
to go through Family Guy because Family Guy had
Yeah.
referenced it.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think, like, does anyone ever get pulled out of a window? in
yeah,
Family
yeah.
Guy?
Trust me, I did that too. It's not the bathroom scene where he pulls off all
Ooh,
his
two
skin,
people
so-
in the chat have it correct, but the question is, do our competitors have the right answer?
Ooh! Oh! Think I got it.
What grabs Robbie Freeling through his bedroom window during the events of the original Poltergeist? That's
I
the
have
question
two
that's on the
guesses.
table. Well, you got to
If it's
pick
not the
one.
one I
Gotta
chose,
pick one.
I'm going to be
I
very
think
upset.
I got
the
it. I feel
answer on your
confident.
paper.
I feel like this sounds right.
Let me know when the competitors are ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, Travis, what do you got? I got to know.
I believe it was like a possessed tree that like shot vines and branches at him.
And Spencer, what do you have?
Yeah.
Tree
Yeah, I'll
branch.
give it to you. It was a tree. It was a tree.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you.
I was.
See,
I was
originally I
this
just said
close.
tree, but I
No,
figured
it's
I
cool.
got
We'll give
knocked
it-
a
it
point for
says-
missing a the, so I figured I'd throw
On-
branch in there.
On the
just to be
document, it
safe.
says an old tree. So yeah, it's a
Yeah.
tree. It works.
I was really
Um,
close. I was like thinking, what if it's the clown doll?
Willow
But I'm like,
said-
oh
Willow
no, that's
says
later.
Tree. Josh says tree.
Yeah.
You're all correct.
And
Thanks for playing along.
also, Ryan, I almost messed it up because originally I kept thinking of the scene from Amityville Horror when like the wife goes to close the window and then she sees like glowing eyes in the dark and then they disappear. But I was like,
that's
Yeah, that
creepy.
just gave me a chill.
different movies. Different
That's
movies.
creepy. But this is a movie that a lot of people have been telling me about over the course of time. I have yet to see it. I apologize for those of you.
Oh,
who like
come
this
on,
movie.
Ryan.
No, I've seen Poltergeist. I'm talking about the next question. The next
Oh,
question.
okay.
In the movie, 28 days later, who is blamed for releasing the deadly virus?
Oh, so we're talking about movies we haven't seen. Have not seen this one, but I know who stars in
Same.
it, and I get that.
Neither have I.
I know the general synopsis of it.
In the
Um,
movie, 28 days later, who is blamed for releasing the deadly virus? So we're
Who,
looking
like
for
a person?
Could be a
I
person.
don't know.
Could be
I'm ready.
something else. Could be another thing. But we're looking for we're looking for a who. So that's what we're looking for.
Who, what, when, where, why?
Well, we're looking for specifically in 28 days later, who is blamed for releasing the deadly virus, which is the question that's on the table.
The question that's on the table.
Anyone
All right,
have-
I'm ready.
All right, Spencer, Travis, you ready?
Ready with
Oh,
another
ready.
shot in the dark guess.
Spencer, go for it. What do you got?
The U.S. government?
Ooh, that's very close. Travis, what do you got?
I
No
had
way.
the same thing. Yeah.
It was actually animal rights activists.
Really?
Mhm.
What?
What? Yeah, we both said what?
Oh, what?
I didn't think they had the balls. Holy crap!
Animal?
Oh,
I know,
what?
right?
What? No, I'm kidding. Let's
I
see.
knew the
gotta
government was
do-
too much of an easy cop out for a story.
I got to do a.
I know, right?
Update
That's
here.
kind of, that
So
was kind of
we're
my
going-
line of thinking too.
We're going
Yeah.
into the We're going into the last few questions. Right now, the score is 6-3. Excuse me, 6-3. Travis. So
That's
Spencer,
rough.
you got some
Ooh.
ground to make up.
Ooh.
I believe. Or wait, no. Is it 6?
Regardless, I'm winning. I've been doing really good.
I'm trying to think. You got the tree. Didn't get the curse.
I did get the tree.
Yeah. Yeah, I think. I hope I didn't count this wrong, but yeah, 6-3. So let's just go with that.
Don't worry about it. It's in my favor. I got this.
By the way, if anyone's keeping score and I'm doing this wrong, let me know in the chat. Because right now I have the score at 6 Travis, 3 to Spencer. Let me
Don't
know
do
if
that because then Josh, of all people, is going to be like, yeah, I think Travis is down like 4 points. I'm like, get out of here,
Whatever.
Josh.
All right, your next question is the following as we go into the last few to wrap this up. What is the room number for the room that Dick Halloran tells Danny to stay away from in The Shining?
Oh, my God.
So we're looking for the room number.
Oh, no.
What is the room number for the room that Dick Halloran tells Danny to stay away from in The Shining?
Oh,
the
no.
Absolutely no idea.
Oh boy. Ooh, we have. Oh, Cal is here with us tonight. How you doing, Cal?
Calvin!
Cal is here.
Calvin, believe in me.
Cal's here.
I don't know, so I'm just taking a guttural guess.
Let me know when you guys
Join
are
the
ready.
club, dude.
Let me know when
Join
you're
the
both.
club, man.
By the way, let me know when you're both ready.
I'm ready.
All right, Travis, what do you got, man?
4701A.
That is so far removed. Spencer, what do you
Yeah.
got?
Just like bunch of random numbers.
Oh, I think that's
he was
it.
close. No, he was close. The actual answer is room number 237.
Oh my
237.
god!
Spencer, oh my god.
Because
for
I've
a
seen
sharp
like the clip of.
start.
Yeah, he's in the ballpark.
I like
Let
knew.
me see
I
here.
like knew. It
Willow,
was like, I
Willow
don't know.
said 203. Josh coming in with 237. Cal says, I'm fantastic. How are you fellows? We're doing well, Cal. Thanks for being with us, my man.
Cal,
Yeah,
where did you get samurai armor?
He went to Japan, my friend.
Oh,
He
yeah, that's a
knows.
good question. Where did he get
That makes sense.
He knows how to hack and slash.
By the way, Cal says, good show tonight. Thank you, Cal.
Yeah. Cal's the type of guy where he can hold the blade and then just go like this, and then something cuts in half.
Is that true?
Hey,
anime.
ask him, find out.
Hey, Cal, is that true? Let
Someone's
us know in the
body just
chat.
goes.
He's gonna be like, I can neither confirm nor
Shebang! No,
deny.
I'm kidding. Your next question is the following. What hobby does Norman enjoy in the movie Psycho from Alfred Hitchcock?
Oh,
What
I don't know how
hobby?
to spell this.
What hobby does Norman Bates enjoy in the movie Psycho presented by Alfred Hitchcock, which, by the way, is one of my favorite horror/thriller movies ever made. It's such a good movie.
I'm sorry for everybody. I think I got it right, but I also think I misspelled it like crazy. Please don't judge me. It's been a long day, and I'm not smart.
I'm tired too. What hobby does Norman enjoy in the movie Psycho? Let us know in the chat if you have a guess for this question. Willow has Willow. I'll reveal it in a second. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Spencer, what do you got, my man?
Coming in hot with another shot in the dark.
Ooh, that's not close. Travis, what do you got?
What, Spencer? What do you think this is? Rear Window with Jimmy
That's a
Stewart?
good
Get
movie.
out of here!
By the way, that's my favorite Hitchcock movie. Is Rear Window. I love that movie to pieces.
It's classic. I love
Travis, what do you got?
Taxidermy, not spelled like that at all.
I'm gonna give it to you. It was amateur taxidermy, but taxidermy's in there, so you got it.
King. Yeah, I like to play with dead animals. How is that not a red flag?
By the way,
Like,
I like
if somebody says, I like taxidermy, and you're like, okay, cool. I'm comfortable
Willow had a
staying here
guess.
for the night.
Willow had a guess of knitting. Josh says being a weirdo. I don't know.
I'm surprised, Josh. I knew one more thing more than you with horror films. Awesome.
Horror films. Cal says yes, it's authentic armor I wore when I was in Japan, and yes, I can kill before you blink. Wow.
Don't
Cal
blink.
coming in hot with that.
Oh God.
All right, your next question.
Hon, can I just point out, I love
Yes.
Willow's answer, because could you imagine how different of a movie Psycho would have been if he's like sitting there, like when people come into the house, and he's just like, hello, mother's
Right, yeah.
upstairs
My
sleeping.
name is
rocking chair.
Norman. My
He's
name
like
is
trying to do
Norman.
something creepy, and he goes, "Oh crap, hon, I messed it up.
He
I messed
pokes
it up.
himself. Ah!
Messed it up. I gotta undo. I gotta undo this whole row.
re-knit this
I gotta undo
sweater,
this whole
Spencer.
row.
Darn it. By the way,
There goes the sleeve.
That's why he started killing everybody.
well, let me ask you
It
this.
got to him.
Let me ask you this, Spencer, real quick before I go on the next question. Have you seen Psycho from Alfred Hitchcock?
I don't think so.
Have you seen the remake with Vince Vaughn?
I've seen Birds.
Oh, The Birds
Oh,
is good.
Birds
The
is,
Birds is hey, The Birds is good. It's not as great as some of his other
Uh,
ones, but it's good. It's good.
I
I
couldn't get
never
over
like,
the.
went out of my way to go see his films and stuff because I'm like not really into like a lot of many like
Horror.
older movies. Yeah, and horror specifically, like slasher type films.
Yeah, well, that
But,
was like
In English
The
World.
class,
Birds was just disturbing.
yeah, in English class we did a unit on Alfred Hitchcock, and
Yeah.
we watched a couple of his films, and I loved them.
Yeah, I knew of Alfred Hitchcock and I watched a few of his films, but I got mostly exposed to him because of like the film course, at college
Yeah.
and whatnot. That's
Yeah.
how I knew about the Birds and everything.
Yeah.
Word to the wise. If you don't have this yet, go on Amazon or another website and buy the Essential Alfred Hitchcock collection that contains 5 of his classic films. I have it. It's how I was able to learn more about Hitchcock and be exposed to more of his movies. It's a lot of fun. It's a great Blu-ray or DVD set. I highly recommend it. It includes movies such as Psycho, Vertigo, The Birds, Rear Window, and North by Northwest. So check those out if you have
That sounds
yet
like an airplane company.
It's a great box set, and I own it, and it's great. Anyway, your next question. Who speaks to Isaac in Children of the Corn?
Oh, I never cared for these movies, so I have no
Who
idea.
speaks to Isaac in Children of the Corn? We're looking for a specific answer, but I'm pretty sure neither one of these competitors are going to
I got it. I wrote it. I got it. It's easy.
Well, let Spencer have a moment to himself as he writes it down. Does anyone have an By the way, does anyone have an answer to this in the chat? Let me know.
I can't give Spencer a moment.
Who speaks
He didn't
to
tell me we were
Isaac?
wearing hats tonight.
Yeah. Spencer and I are cool kids. We're wearing hats, man.
Yeah, I'm the odd
we know
man
what's
out.
up. Spencer, what's your answer to this one? What does that say?
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan. The actor?
Just imagine. Just imagine.
Jerry Lewis.
Imagine that whole scene. It's all creepy, and you just hear somebody walks by a cornfield, and you hear, "Oh,
yeah, right."
It's me."
Travis,
Reagan.
What's your answer to the question again?
I wrote for Children of the Corn. Who talks to Lewis or whatever his name was? It was
Isaac.
Isaac. It was a child.
Actually, the correct answer is a demon called He Who Walks Behind the Rose.
But it was a child.
Can't give it to you. But I will say this. Ronald Reagan, the actor? Who's vice president? Jerry
Lewis.
I suppose Jane Wyman is the first lady. And Jack Benny is secretary of the Treasury. By the way, happy belated Back to the Future Day, everybody.
Yeah.
That was yesterday.
God, the bruise on your head. I know how you got it.
You
told
did?
me the whole story.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Dude, Spencer, that's awesome, man. I rewatched part 2 yesterday because it's Future Day, October 21st, 2015. They visit the future. And I rewatched the first one on VHS a couple days ago.
I love them. They're some of my favorite movies.
I actually, this perfectly timed out because I actually recently have been watching the show for the first time, Mr. Robot, which I highly recommend to everybody who hasn't seen it. And they actually had an episode I watched last night that was very harshly included the theme of Back to the Future. So I was like, very interesting that I'm watching this one at this specific time of the year. Wow.
Really? That's fascinating. But yeah, if you haven't... Back to the Future Day was yesterday, so if anyone's in the mood for a rewatch, check out the Back to the Future trilogy. It's a lot of fun.
You know, just because you said that, Ryan, I will.
You should. Great Scott! Here's your next question.
I've started saying heavy recently.
Yeah.
Oh,
whoa,
dude,
this is heavy.
Dude,
I said it to my boss, and she goes, "What?" And I go, "Never mind."
I have like
Spencer. There's that word again. Heavy.
Something wrong with Earth's gravity.
Is there a problem with the Earth's gravitational pull?
Sometimes if I'm really feeling in the mood, if somebody's like trying to like explain something to me and I don't get it, once it finally clicks, I just like mess with them. I go, "Wait a second, Doc, are you telling me?" And I just like go off.
Doc,
you build a time machine out of a DeLorean.
And if they're really an amazing person, they'll go precisely.
Yes, which he says I would say a couple of times,
especially
in the first.
Alive, isn't
he says it. He says it in all three, but he says it in the first one a lot. Anyway, your next question. What is odd about the videotape that's featured in the movie The Ring?
What's odd about it?
Yeah, what is odd about the videotape that is featured in The Ring starring Naomi Watts?
There's a bunch of stuff that's odd about it.
Well, we're looking for a specific thing about the videotape. In The Ring from 2000, I want to say 2002, 2003, I believe is when The Ring came out. The North American version of The Ring, not the original that it's based off of.
Oh, I didn't even know it was based off of an original.
It was based off correct me if I'm wrong, Josh, was it a Korean film?
It was, I think, I can answer, I'm pretty sure it was Korean.
Was it Korean
or Japanese? I think it's Japanese.
Because wasn't The Grudge Japanese?
Yeah, I think it was
The
Japanese. Grudge.
Does anyone remember that? Let me know when you're have that in the
Honestly,
chat.
Cal of all people might know if it's Japanese.
Cal, let me ask you something. What was originally The Ring from? The original Ring. Where was it made? Where was it filmed? Does anyone have an answer to this question?
I do.
All right. What do you got, Spencer?
The well?
The well. Well, that's
close.
What
you're looking for?
Travis, what do you got? That's close.
You die 7 days after watching it.
That's even closer, but we're actually looking for it. Doesn't
That's
use
not it?
It actually, the answer we have here on the document is it doesn't use a time code.
Wow, you got really specific. Okay.
Yeah, what?
There's so many things. There's so many things that that go with that VHS. How are we supposed to know?
I thought it was weird the way the question was worded.
I know.
There's a lot of things weird with it because a demon girl comes out of the TV.
I was going to be like, I swear to God, if it's that. And like, yeah, I knew that. I thought we were going to go with like the general thing that was like the rule, like don't watch this because of this reason.
I'm not sure if this is from a previous question or the earlier on. I think Josh is talking about Children of the Corn. I saw that movie once, and I remember wanting all the annoying child actors just to go away.
Josh, I haven't seen the movie, and I can already tell I would feel the same way.
Don't ruin it for me, Josh. Josh says it kills you in 7 days. Cal says you die within 7 days after watching the video.
Thank you,
Cal says it was a Japanese film, the original.
Yep.
Okay. Willow says you get a phone call right after you watch it with a voice that says,
in 7 days
that's
you
true,
will die.
That's true. Anyway, your next question. Which character appears in all 4 of the Jaws movies? You're going to need a bigger boat.
Oh God, what is his name?
Yeah, we're looking for the character. Which character appears in all 4 of the original Jaws movies? And by the way,
I don't know his
if
name.
I ever have the courage, even during the course of this pandemic or when it's hopefully over sooner rather than later, I want to go into Walmart and see if they have the 4-pack of the Jaws movies, if not the sequel pack, because I just want to watch those.
You know what's funny? Jaws, the very first. That's where the term blockbuster was invented, by the way.
Exactly.
The other thing I was
1975.
the other thing I was gonna say is that's actually the movie that got me into film.
Really?
Congratulations.
Yeah.
You chose wisely because it's one of the most influential movies of all time.
There you go. It's also
Steven Spielberg.
well, oddly enough, it's also like, so when I was younger, I like swam competitively, and then I saw Jaws, and I never wanted to get in the water.
Ooh.
And my mom actually, I know, my mom
did its job.
I know, right? And my mom told me, like, because she was like bummed out to see me, who was like a gifted swimmer, like not swim anymore. So she was just like, well, like if you're scared of sharks, why don't you just learn about sharks? And like ever since I was like 6 years old, I just fell in love with sharks, and I know probably just as much about sharks as I do about Star Wars.
That's actually a smart parenting tool, because trust me, I would have gone the wrong way about it. If I was your parent, I would have been like, it's a pool. There's not.
It's a pool.
I would have just
Anyway,
really irrational.
do you have an answer to
It's
this
not going to
question
come out
about
of the
Jaws?
drain.
Travis,
I think
what's your answer?
I gotta guess.
I don't know the name, but I know who the mayor.
And,
No, the guy's son.
Oh,
The
that's
little-
right.
the little
Oh my
boy.
God.
Yeah,
That's not his name, probably, but
no, his name is Michael Brody. Michael Brody.
damn it.
Here's the thing. I completely told myself in the later ones, like, it wasn't the dad, it was the son, but I completely ignored that they were because in my head they're literally different people in real life. So I'm like, yeah,
they are.
This is
Yeah, he's
this
like
is
5 in the first.
They grow up
movie.
so fast.
well, let me see. What were the comments in the chat again? Willow said the sheriff. Josh said Mrs. Brody, although Mrs. Brody was the focus of Jaws 4, The Revenge, because this time it's personal.
Yeah.
Josh
I don't know
says,
if I've
was it
seen Jaws
Sean
4.
Brody? No, it was Michael Brody. Thanks for asking. Next
I
question.
could have sworn they kept the
Michael.
mayor in there, like his guest
Oh
appearances.
gosh. I should have
You
gotten that.
yell Barracuda. Everyone says, huh? What? You yell shark. And we got a panic on our hands on the 4th of July. Boom. There's your line from the mayor, guys. All right, your next question as we move into your final few questions here. How many Friday the 13th movies are there in total? And this is counting the remakes and reboots and sequelitis.
No idea.
So we're looking for a total. How many Friday the 13th movies are there, including remakes and reboots and the original franchise put together? Let's just say it's higher than 2.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Let's actually say it's higher than 3. I'm going to give you a hint on this. It's higher than the number 3.
Whoa.
How many Friday the 13th movies are there that include the original franchise and the remakes / reboots that came out? Ooh, Josh. Oh, my goodness. Josh, you're killing me, man. You're killing me with these answers.
I think I got it.
Willow, why are you... We'll talk about it later, Willow.
I'm ready.
Don't test me. Do you have an answer, Travis?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Travis first. What do you have on this?
I think it's 8 or 9, but I wrote 9.
And Spencer, what do you have?
7.
The actual answer was 12. It was a dirty dozen.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Josh is
Name
right.
'em.
He says 12.
Name
Willow
'em.
says 13.
Name
Too
them.
many.
There's Friday the 13th 1 through 6, which I saw on the Blu-ray on
Okay.
Amazon. And
Oh, so
there's-
there were strictly before they started branching off. It was just like the 1 through 6.
and then,
and then there was,
remakes
like-
and reboots.
Didn't they start mixing into like other thriller movies?
No.
Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah, I counted that one. I counted
versus
like
Jason.
I counted like Jason in Space, I think it was called.
Jason
Jason X. Jason X.
makes
That was
10,
10.
baby.
Dang it! That's what that meant. Crap.
Jason X means Friday the 13th Part 10. By the way, someone told me that Jason X is a guilty pleasure of theirs. I really want to watch that now. So
It's
if anyone,
rough.
by the way, does anyone know where I can stream some of the Friday the 13th movies? Let me know if they're on a streaming service. Because then I
Pirate
won't
Bay.
have to. Because then
Search is done.
are they on Netflix?
Just search them. See, probably not. But
Let me know in the
Doesn't hurt.
chat. Are Friday the 13th movies on Netflix? Because they are. I'm gonna.
you're
watch
never
them.
gonna know until you try.
Let me know in the chat. Your next question. How many Michael Myers Halloween movies are there in total in
Oh.
the franchise? And this
I gotta
includes the
get this.
reboots.
Okay. Here we go.
It includes the reboots / remakes.
Okay, hold on. You need to be more specific. You're saying how many Michael Myers films there are?
Halloween. How many Michael Myers Halloween movies are there? Yes.
Okay, so that means
Yes,
he
yes,
has.
yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. It was that one. I'm sorry. I should have been a little bit more specific. How many Michael Myers Halloween movies are there in total? That's the question on the table. By the way, for those of you in the chat, let me see. Josh said it was... Oh, from the previous question for Friday the 13th said it was 12. Willow said it was 13. One person in the chat says too damn many to count when it comes to Friday the 13th.
That's how I feel.
Willow says, does Jason X count from the previous question? Yes, it does. Josh says 1 through 10, Freddy versus Jason in the reboot. There you go. 11, soon to be... What was he saying? Oh, soon to be 13 from the previous question. Thank you.
Wow.
How many Michael Myers Halloween movies are there in the chat? Does anyone have a guess? Willow has a guess. You know, Willow, you're the one who has a profile picture of Jamie Lee Curtis with her brother Michael, so...
Oh, thank you for that. That just helped me. Oh!
If you don't get that... I didn't say a number, but whatever.
Help me. I almost forgot.
I shouldn't have done that. Sorry, Spencer.
Changing my answer.
Just... God. Sorry, chat room. You're messing it up again. Let me know when you're ready, fellas.
Ready.
Okay, Spencer, go first. What do you got?
8?
Close. Travis, what do you got?
Oh no, is it 9?
I think I think it's 9 or 10.
Travis is right. It is 9.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
Boom.
Oh, thank God.
You got 9, man.
Okay, just to see, let's see if I can do this. It's Halloween 1 and 2. Then we're completely excluding Halloween 3, the Season of the Witch.
Season of the Witch.
We're going to Return of Michael Myers, and then it's the 5th one is The Curse of Michael Myers.
Yes.
And then all these other spin-offs they started doing. One of them was Rob
Zombie.
No, there was the 2 Rob Zombie ones. There was Halloween H2O. There was 2018 Halloween. And then there was one that had Paul Rudd starring it. And I think that was The Curse of Michael Myers.
Really?
Yes.
And then they had another one.
Ooh,
they had another one where it was like a bunch of people and it was like an online web show and they would get paid to stay in Michael Myers' home for the evening. And then he actually like shows up in the house and starts killing all of them. It's weird.
Have you seen this one?
I've seen all of them, dude.
Do you have a box set on Blu-ray? Do you have?
No, they're just in here.
They're just in your noggin. Anyway, your next question. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you watching at home and joining us tonight, thank you so much for being with us. These are the last 3 questions. The score is 8-3. I wonder where this is going to go. All right, your next question. What is the name of the camp in the movie known as Sleepaway Camp?
What?
What is the name of the camp in Sleepaway Camp, the horror movie?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even know that was a horror movie.
Oh, it is a horror movie. It says it here on the docket. Last 3 questions in this game, so Spencer, you do have a chance to score some major points here. We shall see.
This is just, it's funny. I was just thinking the other day, I was just like, I really hope the topic isn't like horror films.
Too bad it is. It's Halloween season.
That's literally like the one genre of film that I just don't get into. It just doesn't really do much for me.
We can give you some helpful tips on what movies you should watch after the show. Travis has a laundry list full of
Next time I do this, we're doing Star Wars.
I mean, I wouldn't be against that. I wouldn't be against that because
I'll
I'm
crush
a Star
everybody.
Wars fan, so yeah. But are you a Mandalorian fan?
Yeah, are you kidding me? On the 30th, season 2 drops. Can't wait.
We're gonna be there, and we may actually, I'm actually gonna talk to the higher ups about this. I don't know if we want to do a weekly episode recap or wait until the season's done and just talk about our thoughts on the entire season overall. So we'll see. I got to talk to Caroline and everyone else about that.
I'd love to be on as a guest.
I'm honestly, I'm liking the weekly thing since they're going to be releasing them weekly.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we should do a weekly show. Maybe Spencer should be one of our guests every
I'd love
week.
to.
Maybe I don't know. We'll have to talk
We
about
can
that.
we can call it. Oh no. Copyright by Nerd Culture, the Mando mashup.
How about
that? You're
that?
going to say the Spencer Lorien.
Nerd Culture. Nerd Culture presents. What is it like? Nerd Culture presents The Way of Mandalorian.
That's it, Ryan. Get on it.
The way, because as Spencer knows, this is the way. Anyway, your next question. What is the name of the camp in Sleepaway Camp? What do you have, Travis?
Best guess ever. It's the Sweetie Sweet Betty Bye Time Camp.
That's actually really close. Spencer, what do you have?
Oh yeah, it is.
I said Sunshine.
Ooh, he's even closer. The actual answer is Camp Arawak. You were wrong.
Man, I was so close.
You were so close,
That's
you
freaking
silly person. What is this? By the way, Willow says, don't listen to a word I'm saying. I have no idea what I'm doing. Josh says, was it Camp Blood? No, it was Camp Arawak. Willow says,
what person logically calls their camp Blood? No child is going to go to that.
Spencer
It's a little
might
on the
go to-
nose.
Spencer
a
might
little
go
on
to
the
that camp if we convince him enough. Anyway, your next question.
You sure this is a good idea? Of course.
I'm kidding,
It's fine.
Spencer.
It's
I'm
called
kidding.
Camp Blood.
Your next question, final 2 questions. This is going to decide a few things here. What real life interviews inspired the relationship between Will Graham and Hannibal Lecter?
Oh man, no idea.
What real life interviews inspired the relationship between the characters of Will Graham and Hannibal Lecter?
That is interesting. I don't know.
I got
There's
2
inspiration
guesses.
behind this movie. Feel free to write them down on your sheet of paper because one of them might be right. So the question for the chat, for those of you watching this at home, what real life interviews inspired the relationship between Will Graham and Hannibal Lecter? By the way, I saw the guy's room. It's cozy if you're Hannibal Lecter. That would be that would be Jim Carrey's masterpiece, Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. Just saying.
That really is the masterpiece.
Alrighty then.
Dude, I grew up on that movie, Spencer. It's a true story.
It's one of my he's one of my favorite actors. Like always and forever.
Definitely. Someone who understands my respect and love for Jim
Liar,
Carrey.
liar.
Dude,
Liar,
yeah.
Liar,
I
severely
have Liar,
underrated.
Liar on DVD. That's a classic. What about The Cable Guy? Have you ever seen that?
Oh yeah.
No, that's the only one of his movies I haven't seen.
Dude, The Cable Guy is a messed up
He's
dark
like-
comedy.
Dude,
Yeah, I
there's,
know.
there's a moment when Matthew Broderick has like a horrible dream and like Jim Carrey's character's like torture him. He's wearing like a dark janitor outfit and he's got these glowing
green
eyes. And he like bashes through the door while he's trying to run away from him. He goes, I just want to hang out. And he starts crawling on the walls. I'm like, this is actually kind of scary. It's not funny anymore.
And then Travis is like, why haven't I not watched this movie before? But anyway,
I'm ready.
Spencer, what's your answer to the question?
Okay, so it's either Ed Gein,
Mhm.
Edward Gein or whatever, or it's the pretty boy looking dude who killed a bunch of women that
Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy. Thank you.
What does Travis say, though?
I said Ed Gein, and I'm pretty sure I spelled his name right.
It was actually Robert Keppel's interviews with Ted Bundy.
What?
Yeah.
You were close, though. If you had written that down, I would have given it to you.
Yeah, I literally just flipped a coin. I was like, it's one of those two guys.
Oh, you know what? I got it mixed up. People were saying that Ed Gein was like kind of an inspiration to Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Let me see
Yeah.
here in the chat.
Oh, yeah,
what do we
you're
have here? Josh says Cal would go to that camp, and we both know it, Travis. Camp
You know what?
Arawak from children.
No, he would
Pacific
run it,
camp.
and you would be the idiot that your parents would send you there. And you
Willow says Ted Bundy to the previous question. Let's see, or Charles Manson. Kind of getting close, but it was Ted Bundy. This is the last
Once Upon a
question.
Time in Hollywood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh boy. Oh
So good.
boy.
I loved
Yeah,
it.
I've heard things about that movie, and I don't want to see it. Sorry.
It's not a Tarantino movie if you don't see feet.
It is a Tarantino movie, but I heard it wasn't that good.
I liked it.
Oh, I loved it.
I liked
Some
it.
people said it was not very good. But
It was definitely different than the standard Tarantino movies, but at the end of the day, I walked out
from what
like,
I've been
damn, that was
told.
actually pretty good.
It kind
I
of had
do
a
like
Django
the,
vibe.
I do like the cast.
I
though.
agree. Yeah.
I do like the cast of the
Oh,
movie.
the
with-
cast
who is
is
it? Margot Robbie's in it.
Yeah, honestly, even if I'd suggest you see it just because it's an A-star cast.
That's
Yeah.
true. I might.
It's
And
just-
plus, I
it's
do
just-
like the scene where what's his name, Leo DiCaprio has that mustache, and the girl tells him that was the best acting I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
She's like,
It
Frickin',
was.
he's
good.
like,
Yeah, right.
frickin' A, man.
Yeah,
frickin'
right.
A. Like, I'm the man. I'm the greatest actor. Anyway, last question. This is how it works on Battle of the Nerds. The person who is in the lead has the option to either risk it all in this last question or not risk it all and keep the points that he has. So let you know at home, the score is 3 to Spencer, 8 to Travis. So Travis,
You just
do
take
you
a
want
knee
to
and
risk
run out
it
the
all on
clock.
this very last question for Battle of the
So,
Nerds for Halloween week in 2020?
Give me a chance. Risk it all.
Here's the thing. I like to consider myself somewhat of a smart man when it comes to instinctual decisions. Now, a common sense man would tell himself, just take the win, play it safe, and run, especially since I had such a whooping the last game that I participated in. But you know what? The thing is, I feel so bad, and I'm just a common courtesy type of man that I'm going to go ahead and risk it all for my boy Spencer here.
Thank you.
Oh,
Now
boy,
it's going to be interesting.
Squander this chance.
I'll do my best.
I'll do mine too.
So, if I'm understanding this right, you're risking it all, but if you get the question right, you win. If you get the question wrong, you lose all your points, and if Spencer gets it right or wrong, he's going to end up winning because you're going to lose all your points.
The
and
only
he'll
way,
be-
no, the only way Spencer wins is if he gets it right and I get it wrong, bud. That's the only way that works.
That's
No,
okay.
you can't change rules now. That's how it's always worked. If he gets it right and I get it wrong, he wins.
Okay.
Wait, so do I have to risk all my points, or
No,
can
no,
I?
no.
No.
Only the person who's in the lead has to risk it all, or has the option to risk it all.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, your final question. This is for all the marbles, ladies and gentlemen. Here it goes. Sorry, I didn't mean to change the rules. I don't know what was going on. It's late. By the way, it's getting late and I'm tired. Your last question. Here we go. This is going to end it all. Be all, end all. Who does the character of Jay see first in It Follows? Who does Jay see first in the movie It Follows? Which I heard is a very, very good horror film. And a very original one, too.
It is.
Which by the way, I need to see
was.
this.
The name of it is It Follows.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the name of the movie. It's the question on the table. Who does Jay see first in It Follows? And there is a very specific answer to this question.
I haven't seen any of the other ones. Not even the remakes.
So, hon, I'm pretty sure I understand. Like, basically, you're saying who is the first being of it that he sees as a character?
Yeah, who does he see? Yeah.
You're not saying like the first time you see him on screen, who's the character he sees?
No,
like,
no. Who does Jay see first in the movie It Follows?
As that thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't want you to trick me.
No. It's who does Jay see first in the movie It Follows? We're looking for a bit of a specific answer here.
I hope that it's this character, but we'll see.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Travis, what do you got?
I think he sees his mom.
And Spencer, what do you got?
I just wrote a random name, Tommy.
Watch it, like, and it's correct.
Right? Could you imagine?
It's Tommy. The correct answer is actually a naked woman.
It was okay. The scene was like he's in his room, right? And he opens his bedroom door, and there's a naked woman there.
Mm-hmm.
That's his mom, dude.
Oh. Well,
Because
it
he literally
said, well, I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know. But the answer I have here on the docket is naked woman.
Somebody in the chat, please check this, because I swear to God, it's not only is it a naked woman, but he opens the door and he's like, "Mom," and then he gets attacked. So it's like really kind of. I remember I watched it. And I was like, not only did this guy die,
all right,
but
let
he
us know
died
in
by
the
a
chat.
naked version of his mom. That's so messed up.
We have the answer marked as naked woman. If it's naked woman / mom, let me know, because Travis, I believe you have that written down in your sheet.
Somebody help me out, because there's no. I know I'm right. Come on.
I'll feel real bad for you if you get to climb this, because you deserve it,
No,
Travis.
Here's the thing. If they decline this, not only is it make me look bad, but the other thing is, it's like I'm like, you really thought that was this guy's mom? What's wrong with you? I'm like, I don't know.
Right.
Horror movies.
It's not a good look at you any way you slice it.
Yeah. You know what? I failed. At the end of the day, I feel like I failed.
I mean, if no one's given it in the chat, I'll Google it. Hold on.
Good. Check it. Josh, you're here. Check it, Josh.
Check it, Josh.
Which one is It Follows?
So
It's
It
a
Follows.
horror movie that came out.
I know the
few years
original
ago.
one with what's his face.
2014.
There's an original?
The very original one from like the
no.
70s. I know that.
Hold on.
Oh, I didn't know
gotta
that
go
they had
to
one, but It Follows came
All right,
out
beginning
in
of the movie. Hold on.
2018.
This is
And it was
It,
like,
the clown, right?
no. This was It
That
Follows. Is
night.
basically the story is there is an entity, and what it does is it's kind of like a weird kind of take on like sexually transmitted diseases, where like when couples have sex, they pass the curse of that creature that follows you, no matter what, onto them, and they basically have to pass it on by having sex with somebody else for that creature to follow them. And basically, when the creature continues to follow you, it takes on any form of anything, so it could be anybody, and if it kills you, then it goes down the line.
Hold on. We have an answer here. So the plot. So the plot goes on for a little bit, but it says. Let me see. Hold on. If it catches Jay, it will kill him and pursue the previous person to have a passed on a Hugh. After they see a naked woman walking towards them, Hugh drives Jay home and flees.
Okay,
so
then I'm thinking of a different character, but there is a character in that film.
Yeah, but it is naked woman. So.
Yeah. But there is a woman that gets killed by their own mother.
Right. So,
Jeez.
And your winner of tonight's scary movie themed Battle of the Nerds is Travis Troller.
I got crushed.
So the final score
Nice
is 8 points. Spencer with 3. So Travis, you're tonight's winner. How are you feeling about your performance tonight in this matchup?
I'm feeling good. I honestly thought that like I knew a little bit about horror. First off, I didn't piece together it'd be horror films. That once you started talking at the beginning of the episode, I'm like, oh, horror films. Okay.
The second he was like in the spirit, I was like, I'm screwed.
Yeah. So when you said that, I'm like, all right, I'll probably do okay. I feel better than I did going in because I knew like some stuff, but I didn't know that I was able to hone in this much. So I'm confident.
So Spencer, you came in second place. There are no losers here, only winners. And you are our guest tonight. We want to take this opportunity to say thank you for being with us. How did you feel being a part of Battle of the Nerds and being on Nerd Culture being a part of a Nerd Culture presentation for the first time, and also your performance in tonight's matchup? How are you feeling, my man?
Well, performance-wise, I'm not feeling very good, but I had a lot of fun, and I'm really glad I got to do this with you guys. And I really do want to, keep doing this kind of stuff with you guys, especially anything Star Wars, Marvel. I'm in.
Okay, so a horror movie thing. We'll get you on.
Yeah. We know
you got to work on your weaknesses, not your strengths.
Yeah, we know what Spencer's favorite flavors of the month are. So that is going to do it for us here at Nerd Culture for tonight's presentation of Battle of the Nerds. We want to take this opportunity to thank all of you for tuning in, playing along with us during the course of this matchup. And before we go, Spencer, where can the good people of the internet find you and all the projects you have coming up?
Facebook, Spencer McSane. Instagram, Spencer McSane. YouTube, I think it's also just Spencer McSane. So yeah, I'm not doing a whole bunch right now, but I am getting back on the horse and going to start creating some more content. And I'm definitely trying to. The first thing I want to do is actually kind of build my own little nerd brand. So take a look out for that. Nerdverse is, I think, what I want to call it.
Going to be competition.
No.
We be worried?
Dude, hey, we're all one
community. Of viewers to go around.
We're all one big community here. We support one another. So
we
Spencer,
collab.
Yeah, collaboration events that are coming soon to an internet screen or computer screen, I should say. Excuse me, near you. So thank you for being with us, Spencer. Ladies and gentlemen, you can find Travis and myself here at Nerd Culture. Like us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at It's Nerd Culture. A lot of stuff going on now. A lot of videos coming your way very soon. We drop new videos every single week. Check out our YouTube channel. We are this close to getting 300 subscribers, and we appreciate every single one of you who have taken the time to watch our videos, like them, share them, comment on them. So don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Do all that stuff. Yes,
and
Travis?
I have to chime in. I'm sorry because I thought I was going to get the chance. I got to do a little bit of self-promotion here too. Yes, you can find both of us, me and Ryan, on Nerd Culture, but also you can find me specifically also on another channel that I like to dabble in called Lasting Light Media, where we do weekly discussions about any debatable topics, and we're also doing things like indie films. We're actually working on one now specifically for the spirit of Halloween as a holiday, so make sure you keep your ears tuned to that. You can follow us at Lasting Light Media on all forms of social media, and also we recently had an episode with Ryan on there, so that should be coming up soon, so make sure to check that out as well. I'm done. That's it.
All right. Well, in the meantime, take it easy, everyone. Have a great rest of your week. Have a great and very safe and a very happy Halloween. In the meantime, take it easy. Good night, everybody.
General Kenobi.